All right, we're back. We have been talking about the U.S. Senate, the dispute over how and, frankly, whether there's going to be an impeachment trial, and if so, how it'll proceed, and, of course, the partisan math on this. So the basic divide in the U.S. Senate right now, 53 Republicans, 47 Democrats right now. If Democrats want to get their way on the rules, what do they need? They need 4 defections from Republicans. They need every Democrat to stay in line with them, and then they need 4 Republicans to cross over. Remember, 50-50, Mike Pence, the VP, he breaks the tie. So Democrats need 4 defections. Where do they look? We've been talking about this. Lisa Murkowski is the name everybody's talking about right now. She's sending some signals of clear discomfort with what McConnell is saying right now. Would that lead to her breaking completely with McConnell and her party and the White House on rules? That's a question. There's also Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney, of course, just elected from the state of Utah, has a different sort of stature than many of his Republican colleagues in the Senate. A lot of people think that Romney maybe has a lot more latitude in terms of breaking with Trump on something this momentous. So Murkowski, Romney, you look at that, that's 2 potential votes right there. Who else is being talked about? These 4 names. You see these 4 names a lot, whether it comes to even conviction or just the question of the rules. Collins from Maine, Gardner from Colorado, McSally from Arizona, Tillis from North Carolina. What do all 4 have in common? All 4 are running for re-election in 2020. All 4 have to face the voters. Collins in a state that Clinton won, Gardner in a state that Clinton won, McSally in a state that Trump won, but only barely, and seems to have gotten bluer since then, and Tillis in a state that Trump won, but only by 3.5 points. In other words, all of them have to think long and hard about how this vote is going to resonate with general election voters. That's the leverage that Democrats think they have. But when you see these 4 names mentioned and you see the general election mentioned with them, remember, there is something else that's on their minds as well. It is this: Republican primaries. Susan Collins isn't getting to the general election unless she gets through the Republican primary. Same for Cory Gardner, same for Martha McSally, same for Thom Tillis. These are the dates of those Republican primaries. These candidates, in many cases right now, they have challengers who are going to be on the ballot who haven't gotten much traction. But if they cast a major vote against Donald Trump, that gets Trump mad, that gets Trump in the mood to get revenge, those challengers could get a lot of attention and a lot of money fast, and these Republicans could get in a lot of trouble in those primaries really fast. So those are competing incentives for them, and very quickly keep in mind there also are some Democratic wildcards, most notably Joe Manchin from West Virginia, state Trump won by 42 points, Doug Jones running for re-election in Alabama, Trump state there, and even Kyrsten Sinema from Arizona. Now, on the rules, would they break with their party? But when you get to the question of the trial and conviction and acquittal, these names come into play potentially from the Republican standpoint in terms of getting party flips.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.